Hi, my name is Kalinda Gray. I'm the owner and founder of Wishing Well Entertainment and Parties. We just celebrated our 8th anniversary on March 5th of this year. We've been open 8 years, and to date we've booked 5,600 events. In the past week alone, however, we have seen pretty much our entire schedule for the coming months decimated. We've had to cancel over 50 events, and we're having a really rough time. Our performers are having a very rough time, but we know all of you are having a rough time too. I can't imagine how the moms and dads and our clients out there must be feeling, having to explain to their kids what's going on, having to deal with them at home and not at school, trying to figure out what to do next, having to explain to them, you know, we can't have a birthday party, and then all the conventions and meetings and other events that we do, just not being able to plan or do anything right now. We know it's really tough, and I have been trying to take this past week to think about what we can do. And there's a quote from a recent movie that I know a lot of people have loved, Frozen 2. And there's a little snowman that says, "We call this controlling what we can when things feel out of control." I've been taking the past week and just focusing and thinking about why I started my company in the first place. And I deeply feel that I'm called to do, and our performers are called to do, a lot of things right now that we have had in our mission statement for the last 8 years. I started my company because I had a rough childhood as a kid, and some of the most happy and memorable times I had were when my parents threw themed parties. My dad in particular introduced me to fairy tales, myth, magic, certain movies that proved to be an escape, and a knowledgeable escape. I know a lot of people look to fairy tales, for example, Cinderella, as somewhat materialistic or unrealistic. When I was a kid, I didn't look to it as that. I didn't look to, somebody wearing a pretty dress, wearing nice shoes, whatever. I looked to it as, here is a girl who was on her own, and through being brave, through being good to herself and through other people, being a good person and having that strength, that's what got her to where she was supposed to be. And if you look at all the myths and stories and wonderful things that we love as a kid and that many of us adhere to and appreciate now, that's what's behind a lot of the characters and a lot of the role models that we grew up with. I have been very lucky over the past 8 years to have an amazing team of professional, fantastically talented, and good-hearted people who have been doing this professionally. They know how to talk to kids, and I also feel it's very important to have people that are very good at doing that, because I know kids see right through it. So I've been trying to think of ways that we can still be celebrating these milestones and these moments for all of you, and also trying to help our performers survive through this. We have no work whatsoever coming in, and I know it can't compare to what other people are going through. But, as that little snowman said, we control what we can when things are out of control, or feel out of control. The first thing we've been talking about are birthday greetings, or just small greetings to birthday girls and boys of any age. We do love celebrating birthdays for all ages. With our cast of characters. We have over 200 characters to choose from, and we have a cast of over 20 people that love bringing them to life. So the first thing that we're thinking of doing is, number 1, birthday and special short 1 to 2 minute video greetings. We ask for as much info as possible about the celebrant. We work it into a special video greeting that we can pre-record and send to you, and so the birthday celebrant or recipient of whatever they are celebrating can play it over again and again, and it's a little bit of a keepsake for them. The second thing we have thought of doing are virtual parties. So for 20 to 25 minutes approximately, to still celebrate birthdays from afar. We all have setups, as we are professional actors, and we do love to self-tape. we will have a setup where the character can do an array of different activities for 20 to 25 minutes. They can do story time, they can do singing, they can do a sing-along, they can do our interactive magic, which we also love doing at parties and one of our most popular things. Of course, we can't really do face painting, but we can do games, we can do trivia, we can fill in as much as possible, which our company prides ourselves on for that 20 to 25 minutes, so that you can have that interaction with the character and still be celebrating birthdays. We are looking into ways where you can also, share that with multiple people, so that perhaps it be through Zoom or something, similar, that you can have multiple people hooked up at the same time. The third thing, and one of the most important things that I think we can do right now, that I think we are especially designed for, are character comfort chats. A lot of the people that work with us are actually trained teachers. A lot of them work in the educational system, but we know how to talk and work with kids, and I think that's absolutely what sets our company apart, and that's why I'm so lucky to have the people that we do. We know they're coming to you with so many questions right now. I'm seeing kids writing things at home while they're being homeschooled. Why are mom and dad upset? Why do I have to stay home? Why can't I go down the street and visit grandma and grandpa? Why do I have to stay away from them? Why can't I see my friends? Why can't I celebrate my birthday? There are so many questions right now, and we know that all of you are stressed and trying to figure out what to do next. Maybe not working, having the kids at home for who knows how long. So we want to be able to take care of these questions for you. So we are introducing character comfort chats. If you have specific things that you want the character to answer, questions that you just don't know how you're going to bring up with your child, let us do that work for you. You have already so many stresses right now that I feel that is kind of what we have been destined to do. Didn't think it would be like this, but this is why we started our company in the first place. We know characters and movies and stories are an escape for people, and they're role models for kids and adults. And we know and hear a lot at parties, "Hi, can Cinderella talk to Mindy over here because she's not cleaning her room?" But if Cinderella tells her to clean her room, maybe Mindy will listen. Can't tell you how many times that's happened at parties, so we think maybe it will be easier for your little one, or even you, to hear from a character and know that it's going to be okay and what to do in the meantime. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart to those of you that have asked how you can help our company. It means a lot to me and our performers, and we are consistently looking for ways that we can work through this, and I know we will work through this. Everything is temporary, and as the fairy godmother says, even miracles take a little time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you can share it with your mother groups, with your entertainment groups, with your families, your friends, whomever you are looking to brighten a day for during this difficult time. And I thank you again for your support of Wishing Well Entertainment. Thank you.